Hello YouTube, Biz Matthew here once again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how I made over $3,800 in one single day within 24-hour time frame. Alright, now for you all that do not know or haven't seen my previous videos, I do e-commerce, and my main model is drop shipping. So that's basically, you have a you have a website and you have products on your website, and when someone orders on your website, then you order from a supplier overseas to ship it directly to the customer. So you hold no inventory, and yeah, so that's basically it. You buy overseas and you send it directly to a customer. So you don't have to buy a warehouse and put it in a warehouse and buy like 1,000, and and you don't even know if it's going to sell or not. And so that's why I like the platform, because you get to test a lot of different products. If you find a winning one, that's when you can buy in bulk, or you can just remain with the drop shipping model. Now I'm going to show you how I made this $3,800 in one day in August. Now the dates are August 14th, and then it flows into the 15th, but it's within a 24-hour time frame. And so I'm showing you this back then because that was the start of some major success for my Shopify store. And then I'm going to take you all on this journey with me, and then we'll go into how I reached my September goals, and hopefully, the Lord willing, I reach my October goals. Alright, let's go into the computer. Alright everyone, so I'm here in my storefront on the desktop version of my Shopify store. Now, this is the total amount of revenue that happened within a 24-hour time frame, and I'm just gonna break it down to you what happened and I guess my reaction. So obviously you can see almost no sales throughout the whole day, and then when I ran the influencer post, now mind you, I ran it around 7:40 p.m. It was $790, almost $800 in 20 minutes. All right, so that was incredible for me. And before this, my goal was to make $500 a day, and because I was so close, and I never reached that before, but like within 15 minutes I reached that goal. And so like when this promotion was happening, I was sweating bullets, I was jumping up in the air, and I'm usually a chill guy. Like my first few sales, like it wasn't a big deal for me because I was just learning, trying to understand things, but this was something like on another level. And so when I got back to, doing what I'm doing, or calmed down, after I calmed down, I started experimenting with the prices when the promotion was happening. So I was increasing it, decreasing it, seeing how the audience react. And so still learning, still being in that testing, experimentation phase while the promotion was happening. So you can see here the hours. And so the 7 o'clock, it was supposed to be 7, but he posted, or she posted late around 7:40. So this promotion cost, I would say it was $125. Now I know people can find cheaper influencer posts for like 30 to 20 bucks, but mine's, the page was really engaged, as you can see, and they had over 700k followers. And then it kind of died down during the night, and then it went back up in the morning, and then I ran another influencer post to a similar page, not as engaged as the other page, but this page actually had more followers, but it wasn't as engaged. And I posted during the day when people are at work or on their lunch break, so they probably weren't looking. But yeah, so as you can see, by 8 o'clock I was over. It was pretty much done, the promotions. And so with 2 promotions, the first one cost $125, the second one cost $150, so that's $275 for 20 for 2 posts within 24 hours. And yeah, it made me over $3,800 for my store. Now I'm going to break it down for you all. I know a lot of other people don't show you like the margins and how much I actually made, how much they actually make. And so I just want to break that down for you all and show you the different things you have to think about. Now, let's just start with revenue. Let's say ad spend, and then cost of goods sold. Okay, so obviously 38.61, ad spend 275, cost of goods sold. I would average it to be $4 a piece, so $209 times 209, so $4 times 209 is $836, but you know that can change, so I was just gonna put $850. Then I like to do the 2.9% credit card fees, and then Shopify payment plan. I was on a $32 a month thing, plus I had apps, so let's just average that to be $5 a day. And then they have 30 cents per transaction, and so I'm just gonna multiply 209 times 30 cents. So 209 times 30 cents equals 62. So we'll just put it at 63 for that. 0.3 CT. 0.3 CT. Okay, and then credit card fees, it was 2.9% times your revenue. So if you just do that times 0.029. All right, what else? What other expenses we may have? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to, and this will be, net, but you have to take into minus that. I could have highlighted the whole thing, but oh well. So there we go. So I pocketed $2,500. Now let's say taxes are 30%, but that's being generous. 30%. So even if I take that and I multiply it by 70%, because that's what I'm gonna keep, $1,700. So making $1,700 in one day is pretty amazing, but I still haven't paid my taxes, so I still have that. However, disclaimer, I am not rich. I do not have a lot of money because I used all of that to reinvest and to make contracts with those other influencers. So I paid each one $1,000 for a bulk package of 10 posts each. So 10 posts each. So I spent $2,000 straight off the bat after this post. And so that's $2,000 out. And so I didn't spend any of that money on myself. I just reinvested it back in my business. But let's just see the margins with this net profit. 66%, which is amazing for e-commerce. A lot of you may not know, but the margins on e-commerce, the average, margins are not that high. It's kind of like a brick and mortar store where they usually break even. Even Amazon, they break even on purpose because of price wars, but they make their money from their Prime membership and other things. But so 66% is amazing. Pocketing that much for anybody in one day is amazing. So let me know what you all think, like honestly, and if you guys have any other questions. And as I stated before, this happened on August 14th, 2017. And then from then, I just scaled and scaled. I moved on to Facebook, and I scaled, and I reached my goals for September. And hopefully I'll reach it in October. And I'll show you guys more numbers in September, how I reached my goal. And then October, how I reached my goal. And I'll actually go into my storefront and show you all what I did and show you my Facebook ads. And so if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. And make sure to drop a comment down below and subscribe.